5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. And the lighting is pretty good. Good morning. It is about 9:40 Eastern Standard Time, the 31st of August in Cincinnati, Ohio. I want to thank all of those who have commented about episode 1, which we did last week, and quite honestly, the feedback that I was getting made me think that I want to make, because you hadn't seen it yet, I want to make some format changes, concept changes, and the most important thing is that if you follow me, however, you know that my passion away from necessarily dreaming with entrepreneurs and our playing of the new American business plan family game is senior exercise. I have been an exercise instructor for 15 years. Actually, all of those years were in the Association, the YMCA Association in Cincinnati. And I just got a notification today that my certification that I got, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago for silver sneakers has expired, and no one sent me any. Well, I haven't operated as a senior exercise instructor at the Y down the street since March 3rd for all the reasons, same reasons our lives have all been changing. But in that time, I took the time that I was doing in classes and really spend on focusing how to present what it was I wanted to present online. And I am very, very excited with some new things that we're going to be doing. And I have learned a lot by thinking about them, listening to some other trainers. Although the interesting thing is, a lot of trainers, regardless of their age, are saying some of the same things. I found very interesting. I saw a commercial last week with Sean T, I think his name is. He's a really energetic instructor, creator, author, probably producer, and he made a big point of, he's got something new to sell, and he made a big point of saying that if you do what I'm going to show you, you only need to do it 15 minutes as opposed to maybe the 20 or 30 minutes that you did with me the last time. So it's an interesting mindset that is going. So I'm real excited about that. Well, I'm not. I am no longer certified to teach a silver sneakers class, and the YMCA Association, where I shared for 15 years, is doing online training, online classes for seniors. Some of the seniors who were in my class live was asking me what I thought about it, and I said, well, it doesn't matter what I think about it. it matters what you think about it, if it's doing for you what you want to get done. But I will show you some things in David's baby boomer boot camp that it's a different kind of thinking, but I know it works because it's been working for me, and I've tested. Well, actually, I haven't tested live any of my ideas since March 3rd. So you'll have to share with me if you use the things that we're going to do. What is it we're going to do? Let me see if I can change the angle of the camera here. Tilt it a little bit. Yes, I can actually show you something a little bit better. There are 3 concepts that I focus on in any of the exercising that I do with seniors. Only exercising with seniors now, you young folks. Wow. So, cardiovascular strength, you see it number 1 up on our chart. That is, in my mind, the greatest thing that I can bring and share, because I have had an extremely challenging heart in the last 25 years. Interesting enough, I was born with heart disease, but because of where technology was and knowledge was, it was not detected until I was in my mid 40s. And so I've had quite an experience. So based upon that, I have developed exercise routines that were working for me. And actually, I've been able to test my ideas over the years. I've been a cycling instructor for 15 years. This piece of, well, I'm not going to tear it all apart. It's a bike, it's a stationary bike, and I'm a stationary bike specialist. This is obviously an in-home version, much different than what we do, what we have in a classroom, if you will. But I haven't had a chance to talk with the inventor yet, and I'm going to make every effort to try to talk with him about it. What he has designed here, whether or not he had seniors in mind when he was designing the bike, he has certainly created a system. He's created a system that works for seniors. The thing I like about it most is the elastic bands that it has incorporated into the bike, so that while you are pedaling at different intensities, elevating your heart rate, or if you dropped your intensity, hopefully lowering your heart rate, you can also be doing things with your arms, bicep curls. You can do tricep things with it. You can do all kinds of things with it. It's something extra, and it can be done while you're doing what the cardiovascular part of what you're doing. So the more things that you do while you're exercising, the more you change what you are doing and do something else. Those are the things that are going to elevate your heart rate. But an important part of exercise, especially for seniors, as far as cardiovascular goes, is our abilities to lower our heart rate once we reach a certain level. Let me see. I have gone over. So, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I tried, well, actually, no, exercise ones, I'm going to keep the 15 minutes, so I'm going to keep on going. Just a non-exercise YouTube video will be 8 minutes in length, unless, that's how I got the title 8 Minutes With, unless I have a friend, I have someone who would like to engage with me in a discussion of some aspect of our game, either small business keywords or new revenue streams. If there's anybody who would like to share a conversation with me for 15 minutes, we'll record it and we'll put it on the YouTube channel and we'll put it on our website. Let me correct myself here for a second. There's an existing website called the domain is davidsbabyboomerbootcamp.com. I created it, started building it in January of this year. If you would go there today, which I hope you do, if you would go there today, I am making major changes to the videos. There are 3 video players on that site. And when I originally created the 3 videos that are there now, it was in the initial stages as I was explaining to folks what David's Baby Boomer Bootcamp is. So beginning soon, whenever I do, I'm going to do 3 videos right away. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope to get one in today, Wednesday, Friday, or I'll pick it up. But 3 times a week, I'm going to do a 15-minute exercise routine, either cardiovascularly on the bike, and I'll show you some other things that you can be doing if you don't have a bike. There are many, many things you can do in your home if you don't own equipment. This happened to be one of the best $240 investments I ever made was in this equipment, this stationary bike. So cardiovascular, muscle strength and muscle tone. Well, I've got balance. I hope I have balance. Balance is always in my thinking as I share experience, share the other aspects of exercising. At one time, and I never thought of, wow, well, it was a different situation. I do not have very good balance personally. So everything that I show you, be it muscle strength, muscle tone, be it cardiovascular, I have balance in mind. I'm thinking about what can I do currently that will help my balance situation. At one time, probably still is, balance was the #1 issue, challenge, as seniors went to the emergency rooms of their hospitals. It was the reason they fell, and that's why they're in the emergency room. That, quite honestly, is one of the major. Is a great aspect of the silver sneakers training. There's other senior training. Matter of fact, I took a second certification. The YMCA has their own. I actually took it while I was at the Y. What you're going to be saying from me is things that I've learned, things that I've done, things that I've researched. But you have to determine what is best for you. think of as I'm doing something, and you'd say, geez, David, I'd like to do that, but I can't for whatever the reason. Modify what it is. Modify what it is that you're saying. So we've got cardiovascular. Well, let me talk about this for a moment. I'm not going to mention the name of the equipment until I've had a chance to talk with the manufacturers, the owner. This is one of the best pieces of exercise equipment I've ever seen, and particularly for seniors. There are features to this thing that I've talked about in my classrooms, spoken about in my classrooms, and this, lo and behold, this thing fixes it. When the elastic band is one of my favorite. Let me see how much time. I'm at my 15 minutes. Okay. We'll talk about this later. I'll show you how to use this later in another video, another episode. We got cardiovascular. The third thing that I will mention, I do not, I hope you do. I've never done enough strength or enough stretching before, after, during my exercises. My recommendation is for seniors to do some stretches that I will take you through, and you can do your own stretches, just stretch, but I'm going to suggest that you do those stretches when you wake up in the morning, maybe on the side of your bed, and then before you go to sleep in the evening. You could do them standing. So maybe that is the best way to do it, but you can never do too much stressing too. You can never do too much stretching. Over the years, I have pushed my body very, very, very hard, but I was not fair to my body or myself because I didn't do enough stretching. Now, I did stretching, but not enough stretching. So you stretch a little more. It's like I said, you can never do too much stretching of your muscles. So that was another screen that popped. We're going to do, I'm going to show you a warm-up that I recommend you do when you wake up in the morning on the side of your bed, before you go to bed in a standing position. What else did I want to do in that? There's another thing that we'll talk about when we actually demonstrate, and it makes more sense. So that's what we're going to do. Monday, I'm going to record 3 15-minute senior exercise videos per week, highlighting cardiovascular, always highlighting balance, muscle strength, muscle tone, and stretching your muscles, which actually, I didn't mention it, but skeletal alignment. When you stretch your muscles, you are working on your skeletal alignment. We don't talk enough about skeletal alignment. And I am doing a lot of things right now to improve my own skeletal alignment. And the more I'm feeling this, the more I can get my skeleton in line, the better it feels. The pains are some of them, and I'll share some of those thoughts with you too. So I'll see you soon. This is the David F. Leopold YouTube channel. Please visit our Small Biz David YouTube video. Please subscribe to both. If you subscribe, if you like something on YouTube, the best way to deal with it is to subscribe to it, because you can get notifications of when there's a video available. And So you decide, okay, I can't do it right now, but I'll look for it. I'll do it in 15 minutes. So it makes everybody's life easier when you can subscribe to it. I will also, I've got a senior baby boomer senior exercise newsletter that will go out once a week. In that newsletter, there will be exercise ideas. There will be videos from other instructors, facilitators, things that are very difficult for me to photograph because I'm just doing this all myself. And then two, a lot of them are on the ground, and it takes me a while to get up from the ground, and I don't want to waste that time. So there are things that you can do in your home, on your own, carpeting, whatever. They are Nicole, what does she call herself? Admiral Nicole, Ambassador Nicole, Coach Nicole. I think she calls herself Coach. She is wonderful. She does great things with the ball. If your home does not have a large ball, please spend $6 or $7 and buy one. There are so many great things that you can do with the ball. Every house, every baby born house should have one. That's it. I'll see you the next time, and if it's about exercise, we're going to have some fun. Thanks.